Hi there, today's gonna be a fun video. Today I'm gonna show you how to create custom labels, whether you're moving or you're organizing some storage around your house, or you just wanna label some craft supplies. I'm gonna show you how to create custom labels with QR codes, and all you need is a phone and some sort of labeling machine, or you can also print QR codes off your computer. But today I'm gonna use one of these little portable devices, and I'm gonna show you how to do this. It's super easy. Once we go through and you learn how to do the first one, the rest of them are super easy to do. So let's get started. Okay, for today's demonstration, what I have is 3 different bins. These are bins that we store in our garage, and they are for our holiday supplies. They happen to be all Christmas decorations. But you know, it never fails that I might ask my husband, hey, can you get me the bin down that has a gift wrap in it? Or can you get me the bin down that has ornaments in it? And he's like, which one is it? And of course I have maybe 5 total bins that have Christmas supplies in them. So we always try to label them, whether you use tape or markers, and it never fails that you reuse the bin and you're crossing things out and you're having to rewrite things. So that is why I started using these custom labels, and I love it. And the reason why I love it is because I've created in a way where I can search through all my bins online. And if I'm looking for, say, the ribbon, I have some jumbo ribbon for my wrapping. If I want to find that, I can just search for it through the all the containers that I've created labels for. I do a search and it'll say, okay, it's in bin number 5. And that way my husband knows to go grab me bin number 5. He doesn't have to search through all of them for the ribbon I'm looking for. So this is so much fun. So what I will do today is show you. So I have 3 different bins. Okay, so one of the bins has ornaments in it. It's all of my, the ornaments that go on our tree, and I know exactly what this bin is. So if I labeled this ornaments, I'll know what it is. This one has like a holiday decor in it, so like table runners and different things that we use to decorate for the holidays. And then this one has like gift wrap, boxes, gift tags, ribbon. So that's what's in this bin. So what I'll show you is how I can create a custom label that will go on the outside of each one of these bins, that when you scan it with your phone, you can easily see what's inside it. You'll actually see pictures on your phone when you look at it without opening it. As well as you'll have the ability, like I said, to search online and look through all of your bins on your computer or on your phone and find out if you're looking for, let's say, the ornaments, you'll know exactly which bin to look for. So what you do is you grab your phone. I'm gonna pull up Google Drive because that's the file share that I'm gonna use for this project. And I've pulled it up, and what I first wanna do is create a storage area in this file structure that I'm gonna create. I'm just gonna call it storage. Sorry, that's my printer. So I'm gonna call it storage, and then I'm gonna go inside storage, which is the folder that I'm gonna store all of this bins information in. And I'm gonna create 3 bins because I have 3 bins that I'm working on right now. So I'm gonna create a folder called bin 001, and I'll probably call it Christmas just to be a little bit more descriptive. And then I'm gonna create another folder called bin 002 Christmas, and I'm going to create one more folder called bin 003 also Christmas, and then create. Okay, so now I have my main area called storage, and inside there I'm now going to create a folder for each one of the different bins or boxes that I'm going to put labels on. So this will be the first one. So bin number 1, I'm going to then hit the plus sign, and I'm actually going to take a picture of the contents in here. And I know that these are all ornaments, so if I saw this picture, I would know exactly what it is. So I took a picture and I said use photo, and it's gonna put it inside this bin 001 folder, and it's uploaded it, and then I'm just gonna rename it real quick, and I'll show you later why I'm renaming it. I'm gonna call it ornaments. Oops. Ornaments, okay. and then rename. So now I have a folder called bin 001 Christmas, and inside it has a file, which is actually a picture, which is a picture of all the ornaments, okay? And then I'm gonna go into bin number 2, and I'm also gonna take another picture. And this one, again, as soon as I would see the picture, I would know exactly what this is because it's all decor. And I took the picture and I said use photo, and it's uploading the photo. And then I'm gonna hit these 3 dots, and then I'm gonna scroll to rename, and I'm gonna call this decor. And then I'm going to hit rename. And then I'm gonna go into the 3rd folder, which is bin 003. And this has quite a bit of different types of stuff in it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take different pictures. So I'm gonna take a picture of the ribbon. I'm gonna click add and then add a picture. And I'm taking a picture of the ribbon. And I'm gonna say use photo. And once it uploads, I'm gonna rename it real quick. So I hit the 3 dots, scroll down to rename, and I'm gonna put jumbo ribbon. Okay, because that's gonna be in this box. I'm also gonna take a picture of this box right here. This is where I keep all of my gift tags. So I hit the plus sign, use camera, and I'm gonna take a quick picture. These aren't perfect pictures. I take the picture and I say use photo. And I'm going to, after it uploads, hit the 3 dots. I'm gonna go to rename, and then I'm gonna go to I'm gonna call it gift tags. So I know that this is the bin that has my gift tags in it. So I'm gonna put these back. Now, I also wanna know that this is the bin that has my boxes, right? So I have all the different boxes that I use for my holiday wrapping. So I'm gonna take a quick picture of that. And there we go. So I took the photo, and I'm gonna say use photo, and I'm going to hit the rename button, or hit the 3 buttons, and then I'm gonna hit rename, and I'm gonna call this gift boxes, and rename. So now I have that. So I have, in this particular bin, I have 3 different files. So it's easy to know when I look at this, what's actually in this bin. So then I'm gonna exit out of here. Okay, now it's time to create the label. And if you found that I went too fast, or you'd rather have a list, a printable that has all the steps on it, I will link one down below that I created that you can print out, and you can walk through all the steps of how to create the files and the folders, and also includes the next part that I'm gonna go through now. So be sure to check the video description to get that printable. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to reshare my screen so you can see what I'm doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to load the NIIMBOT application that came with the printer, and I'm gonna hit new, and it recognizes the type of label that I have inside the machine. So I'm gonna say use this label paper. Now by default, it always creates an empty label, and it has some random text box, which I always delete. And what I like to start with first is creating the QR code. So what I do is I click on QR code, I drag it to make it a little bit bigger. It could be finicky sometimes. There we go. Okay, I like it to be a little bit bigger on the label. And then what I want to do is down here in this content section, this section that says content, that's on the bottom 3rd, I'm going to get rid of all of the numbers that are in there. And I'm going to go back to my drive location, and I'm going to get a URL that links to the folder for bin 001. So bin 001, which is the one that I'm working on here, it says bin 001 Christmas, and inside it has the picture that I took of all of the ornaments. So I'm gonna hit the 3 dots, and then I'm gonna create copy link, okay? So then I'm gonna go back to my NIIMBOT application, and I'm gonna allow that to paste. So now I pasted the URL code that tells the label where to go if somebody scans it. So I just did that, and I said okay. Now what I also like to do is put the name of the bin on here. So I'm gonna go to text box. I create a text box, and I want to drag it over here, and I'm gonna put bin and then 001. And I like to make this fairly large so it's easy to see if it's stacked up anywhere. So I do that, and I like to make it bold. And then I'll do one more thing. I'll just add one more text box that says Christmas. You could even put, I could even put Christmas ornaments, but I'll say Xmas ornaments. Okay, so I put that on there. So that looks pretty good. I like the way that the label looks. So now that I'm done, I'm gonna go down here and hit print. And it gives me a display of what it's gonna look like. It asks me how many do I want. I'm actually gonna print 3. And then I'm gonna hit print, and it says, oh, it wants me to connect to the printer, sorry. I've been talking too long, so it turned off. So it's back on, and now I hit connect. It's connecting. Okay, now it's ready. So now I'm gonna hit print, and you can see it's printing the labels. 1, 2, and then it's gonna do one more because I asked it to print 3. So now I will tear this one off, and I have my 3 labels for this one. Then what I wanna do is I'll do labels for the rest of these, and I will do those really quick and not make you wait. Okay, so now I have all of my labels printed. I didn't make you wait through that. I went through and did my labels for all 3 of the bins. So now what I want to do is I'm actually going to put the lids back on these. Okay, all 3 of the lids on, and the fun part now happens. So why I printed 3 is that we like to label multiple sides of the bins. So I will label this one right here, and I will label this second side over here, and it's the same label, and I will label one more time over here. And you could do all 4 sides if you wanted to. So let me go ahead and put all of the labels on. Okay, so I've got all of the labels on my bins. You can see them, and I actually put it on 3 of the sides. You can do 4 if you wanted to. I don't see a purpose on labeling the top. So now what I want to do is show you what you can do with this, why this is such an amazing thing. So I'm going to share my screen with you. Now what I want to do is I'm going to go into this one, and I'm gonna push this button, and it's going to authenticate me. It saw that it's me, and what it did was when I scanned this one, this is bin 003, it pulled it up and it showed me the pictures of what's inside it, and I can click on it and I can look through them if I want, and I can say, oh yeah, I wanted that ribbon, I need bin 003. Now, if I'm standing in front of the bins and I don't know what's inside of them and I don't want to keep pulling them off and looking inside of them, the beauty of it is I could just go back, I can scan it again, scan the next one, and I could say, okay, well, what's inside here? And it just authenticated me. And when I do that, I can see that it's all of my decor that I have for the tables and for decorating for Christmas. So this is such an amazing thing. And the last thing that I want to show you that I love about this, so if I go to my main storage folder, which is this one, and if I go ahead and I search, and if I search for gift tags, it's going to come up and it's going to show me the picture, and if I hit these 3 dots, and then if I look at details and activity, I can see that it's in bin number 3. So I didn't even need to know what bin it was in, or even that it was Christmas. I went to the high-level storage folder, did a search for gift tags. It told me bin number 3, labeled Christmas, has the gift tags. So then I can go out to my storage area wherever I store these bins and boxes, and I can go and look for bin number 3, and I know what I have. This is so amazing, and I will never store boxes and bins any other way without these labels. So if you're moving, if you're working on a craft room and you want to label all of your bins, this is an awesome project. It's super easy. And again, if you want to get the printable that has the step-by-step instructions, go ahead and click the link in the description of the video, and I'll see you next time. So make sure and hit subscribe. Bye-bye.